Hey guys, daskro here. I'm back from E3, and one of the cool things about E3 is you get to play new games. Here I'm playing Need for Speed Rivals. I am not a car guy in like driving games and stuff, but would give it a go anyway. And this is a little bit different than previous Need for Speed games because you basically get to play against one another based on a point system as opposed to a racing on a track kind of deal. You challenge other players in real time to races, but there's also sort of a cops and high-speed pursuit dude element to it, where you're a racer and I guess it's sort of like Fast and Furious, I guess, like good guys versus cops versus bad guys, whatever it may be. But basically, it's sort of a chasing game, and I like that. That's kind of cool. And it looks sweet. It's on the Frostbite engine, just like Battlefield, and so it's really cool to see how the Frostbite engine can really be used differently compared to what I'm used to using it on. Almost like how in the new Plants vs. Zombies game, they're using the Frostbite engine. It's really quite crazy. Now, I am terrible at racing games. It's just not my forte, even though that I'm a tank driver in Battlefield. But the objective of this is just to get a shit ton of points. That's all the objective is. Nothing more than that, and I'm actually doing pretty well for myself. While I'm going through this race, I'm actually not doing that well in the sense of that I'm 4 out of 7 players in terms of the race itself. But there's a cop here chasing me. Oh, I may be in trouble. But actually, I am in trouble. I just crashed. That kind of sucks. Anyway, let's actually talk about E3. E3 is basically a big media event where a bunch of gaming journalists and industry types get together to show their wares. And so everyone has really good booths. Everyone is doing their games. A lot of writers and a lot of personalities are there just trying to get the exclusive. And that's one of the reasons why I was there. I was there because I wanted to see Battlefield, and they as in EA wanted me to see Battlefield as well, and so that's why I got invited. But nevertheless, it's a really cool event, and a lot of people think, well, oh, you're at E3, you're going to play a ton of games. Well, yes and no. The days were probably 8 to 10 hours in length. I probably spent 6 of those hours just talking to people, not actually playing that many games. I played Battlefield a lot, played this game a lot. Played a few other games that I like Company of Heroes, but not as much as you think. It's not like other conventions like Penny Arcade Expo, where it's a whole lot more centric on the gamer playing the game and having fun. Instead, it's more about presenting a media presentation for sake of publicity. In that respect, Need for Speed was one of those games that I ended up playing, and it was actually a lot of fun for what it was, even though I'm terrible at it. As you can see, I'm spinning out left and right. But it was still a fun game. It was visually really appealing. Admittedly, I didn't really understand what I was doing. Like, right now, I have 90,000 points. There's a minute 30 seconds remaining approximately. Even though I'm not into racing games, and I most certainly won't buy this game, but I will say this really shows the power of the Frostbite engine. DICE really made something that is amazing to utilize because it transcends so many different game genres. To me, that means there's going to be a whole lot of life in the Frostbite engine for a time to come, and if they can really hone that engine, we're going to see nothing but great games in the future, not just with Battlefield 4, but also Star Wars Battlefront 2. Come on, it'll be cool. So hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys later.